Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Amateur Hour Sports. We're live for some Friday night hoops, and we've got the Toronto Raptors in action tonight against the Utah Jazz. Man, this game's gonna suck, I think. Yeah, 20 games to go for the Raptors. They are not going to be trying to win many of those games. They're not going to try to win any of them, really. They've made it very obvious what their intentions are when they played against the Orlando Magic twice in the last week. They've had a couple nights off, but they're going to sit R.J. Barrett, and they're also going to sit Jakob Poeltl for this one. And Grady Dick remains out, but we don't know what the intentions are throughout the game, because against the Magic, they pulled all the starters except Walter for the last 5 minutes, and Walter was the guy who hit the game-winning buzzer beater. But the Raptors are not trying to win, which is good for the tank. It is good for the tank. Not great for the viewing experience, but it is good for the tank. Now, the problem is, for a lot of the last 20 games the Raptors have, they are playing other teams who also are trying to lose. And a team that has made it obvious they are trying to lose and done a pretty good job of losing as of late is the Utah Jazz. Yeah. Neither team wants to win. The Jazz's injury report every game is pretty crazy. They are very much prepared to go into the trenches of this tank war. And the Raptors are just kind of getting themselves embroiled. But the Jazz have experience doing this. So, we'll see. That being said, they still have Sexton back today. Walker Kessler's playing. Isaiah Collier's playing. Otherwise, it's Bryce Sensabaugh and KJ Martin. So, yeah. What do we got? It's quickly Barnes, great. And then it's Jacoby Walter, AJ Lawson. Listen, AJ. I like you, boss. But AJ Lawson and then Orlando Robinson. So, yeah. I think we know what's about to go down today. So, that Friday, thought maybe some drinks would help brighten. Not as many as last week because that was too much for the stream. Or was it just enough? No, I'm not going to do that. I am going to enjoy a nice bone shaker today, though, in my glass that's not extremely clean, but I don't really want to get up. It's mostly clean. How bad can it be? All right, so we've got a bone shaker in a 7.1% strong beer in a very, very big can, I might say. So 568 milliliters. So let's pour it up. Oh, it's looking good. Oh, too much. Tilted too. Oh, you didn't see it. Tilted too early, but that's okay. A little bit extra foam isn't bad. A little bit too less foam is bad, but a little bit too much is okay. But very tasty beer, very strong beer. Oh yeah. Tastes like Friday. Yeah, bone shaker. One of my favorites. Triple fermentation. That name checks out, doesn't it? Triple fermentation. Oh, that is devious. That is a devious looking beer. Nothing quite hits. Nothing quite hits like the first beer on a Friday. It's so delicious. It tastes like nothing. 7.1% alcohol. You cannot taste it. And first beer on a Friday. Immaculate vibes. Immaculate taste. Delicious stuff. But thank you, everybody, for choosing to join me here for the Friday Night Hoops here. We'll have some fun regardless. We will have some fun regardless. I got nothing. I got no plans. Tomorrow there is a UFC card, and I wouldn't mind watching that, but I'll make a decision throughout the day if I'm gonna stream because like they're playing Washington tomorrow, dude. Second, I have a back-to-back against Washington, so like Barnes and Quickly probably won't play. They might have Pirtle and Barrett in. It's that point of the season, and every year around March we get these types of games. I feel like more teams are at this stage. More teams are at this stage earlier than last season. Like more teams are at this spot earlier. I think part of that is the magic of the play-in tournament is fading away. I think the play-in tournament had done good for the NBA, but I think the East is so bad that it's just unfortunate that it exists in the East. For the West, it actually does make sense. There are teams that are still being competitive there, so for the West, it's kind of working. But the play-in tournament has kind of lost a little bit of its luster. I think most teams would rather a good draft pick over an 8 seed, to be honest. But especially in the East. And I think that the Wemby year really shifted things because I think so many people kind of looked back on that draft and went, man, like, we really, like, why did we not give ourselves a better shot at a draft pick, right? Why did we try to make the play-in tournament when a generational talent was there? So I think teams kind of looked at that and went, like, what do we want to be a 7 or 8 seed for? And now we're getting more teams committing to the tank a little bit earlier. Now, it just so happens that I just got a video idea, so I'm writing it down. I think, what was I talking about? Oh, I think it doesn't help that the East is also like really bad this year. We kind of knew the East was going to be really bad and somebody would have to fluke into the 10 seed. Did not help that the Sixers ended up being really, really bad and making it somebody has to finish in that 10 spot. Kind of feels like the Bulls might just have enough of a lead to do it. But yeah, the play-in tournament, I didn't like it when they kind of announced it. After a year or two, I was like, okay, I like this. I get this. It makes games in March and April a lot more meaningful for teams trying to get in. But that's as long as there's a lot of parity in the league, and there just isn't right now. Like, teams have done a better job almost in making themselves really bad. And they want better draft picks. So I don't know what the fix is for this. I don't know how they incentivize... I don't know how they incentivize, playing better. Because, you want to make the draft lottery less valuable, but you also don't want to sewer teams that are really bad and actually genuinely need help from the draft. Does there have to be a tournament for the lottery pick? Because then again, like you're not giving the reward to teams that actually need the good draft pick. You want to reward teams for how they play, but you also don't want to shaft the worst team in the league that actually needs help. So I don't know what the fix is. I don't know how you incentivize teams to play these games more competitively. I have no idea. The name is taken from a bottle of La Fin du Monde beer from Montreal, Belgian style and classic. I swear, rings a bell. I know La Fin du Monde is like a common term. I swear I had that when I was in Montreal. I swear I had a picture of that in Montreal. It was pretty tasty. La Fin du Monde. It just rings such a bell. I feel like I had to have had it. And Belgian style also rings a bell. I think I had that. And it was pretty tasty. So Trill Fermentation knows their shit for sure. I'm too broke to afford my weed. Can I PayPal me? Nah, You can PayPal me though if you want. The teams with the 8 best records should make the playoffs. You have a star player injured, though only top 8 should get in. So you're saying like disband the play-in tournament. You're saying. What's up to YB and Fatboy, one of our members joining us. Appreciate you. Teams within the game have a play-in. Yeah, like they did that in the bubble. You had to be within a certain amount to make the play-in. But in the West, that will be the case this year. I think in the East, the 9 and 10 seed do not deserve that play-in tournament. Oh, actually, no. Atlanta doesn't either. No. Yeah, I think within a certain amount, I think makes sense. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. But also, like, if it's then it's just 8 versus 9, the 8 seed in the current format gets double elimination at a playoff spot, which you're now potentially taking away with that. Tanking teams should not get a lottery pick. Well, how do you determine what a tanking team is? The only fix is to eliminate the different percentages in the lottery. Like you said, a top team may get the top pick, and then the league is screwed. Yeah, like you're saying like the worst team gets the best. Well, then tanking's gonna become more egregious because there's no penalty to tanking. Like the better you tank, the better your pick. I don't know. I don't know what the fix is. I'm trying to think like, do you do a tournament with the lottery teams, like the bottom 8 teams go into a tournament, the team that wins gets the best pick, but then the players involved are embarrassed because they're playing to get the best pick. A lot of them won't even be on that team next season. Like, and then you're trying to like then you have to seriously tank to get a bottom 8 seed. So again, you can't have those guys playing games against each other. I don't know. I don't think there's a fix. I think it's just in a shit spot right now. Yeah, it's just in a bad spot at the moment. And the issue is for the NBA, like with so many scoring plays, good teams are going to more often beat the bad teams. Like this is the league with the least amount of upsets. You know, hockey, so little scoring plays that there can be upsets. Like you can get outshot 40-20 and win 3-2. NBA, if you outplay your opponent, you're going to win. Like you're just going to win. You're not going to outplay your opponent and not win because there's so many scoring plays that part of like playing well is the scoring. Goalies can win a series in hockey. Absolutely. You know, NFL is one and done. Of course, there could be an upset in a one and done. So for the NBA, it is the hardest to overcome a better team out of any of like the major sports. So for these games in March, when you've got like a top of the standings team, it's bottom standings team, it's going to be a blowout, like more often than not. Whereas hockey, you know, a team probably going to lose, but like they can keep it close. They can keep it entertaining, whereas the NBA can't really do that. So I don't know. Make the teams at the bottom compete for the best pick. Because then you have a bunch of guys playing in the games that don't give a shit about the pick. Like guys that won't even be there next season, guys on expiring contracts. Plus then you're rewarding the better teams near the bottom. I guess that's the idea. You want to keep teams in like a good spot. Yeah, because then you want your team to be better, so you make your team better. Then what's the cutoff? You know, would I rather be in the play-in tournament? Would I rather be in the first overall pick tournament? I don't know. Well, yeah, Triple Frontier, I see what you're saying. You like the NBA because it's a better sport because the better team wins, and you don't feel like a team is hard done by when they lose. Like very, very likely the team that deserves it will win. Or if it's like a 50-50 a lot of times in like an NBA Finals, of course. But the better team is going to win way more often than not. You're not going to get unlucky like in hockey where you couldn't score. Yeah, you hit the post a bunch of times. Like it just wasn't going in today. But it just makes the games less entertaining when there's such a gap in the abilities of the teams. Bontemps and Vindy were talking about how this Raps team will end up in the play-in if they don't pull their stars away because of how ridiculously easy their schedule is. I mean, yeah, it's not rocket science to figure that out, but They pulled a couple of their starters for today and are still very much favored. They're favored. Last time I checked, they're favored by 6. I'm going to assume with Barnes in, they might be favored by a little bit more now. Oh, no, it's actually 5.5. 5.5. Tell that to the 18 right, missing 36 threes. Well, yeah, I guess, well, if you miss 27 threes in a row, you probably deserve to lose, though. Like, the NBA is a make-or-miss league. You know what I'm saying? Like, you miss 27 threes in a row, you're probably going to lose. And you probably were the worst team because you missed those shots. I see your point, but feel like there's less variance to a three-pointer than like a shot on goal in hockey. You know what I mean? Like, guys should hit that. Guys should hit that a third of the time. Anyways, game's about to get started. 5.5 is the spread. No notes today. I'm just going to chill and watch the game. Announcement. Unfortunate, maybe. If it is, you can let me know. We've made the decision that no more post-game shows. We've made the decision that most people watching live don't really, like, if you watch live, you don't really care about the post-game show. All the comments I make in the post-game show are comments I've made throughout the game. I'm not just going to game's done and just click off, but no more like official post-game show. Part of the reason why we did the post-game shows because it gave us some live content to also put on the Clips channel. So it just the post-game shows just don't perform very well for the Clips channel. So it feels like unnecessary work for me and for my editor to stay up late and do those, Adam. So we decided to take those away. Instead, we're going to be focusing all that extra time now on the hands on a morning live stream for members. During the trade deadline era, I was up Tuesday at 7 a.m. to do a just general NBA coverage, Raptors coverage, and I thought it went really well. So I'm going to try and do Tuesday morning streams for members. If you're a member, you'll get access to that, and we'll post some of the clips from those streams onto the Clips channel as well. So you get a taste of it if you're not a member. But it'll just be some extra content that rewards members for being members and being so great. It'll get some content out for the Clips channel, and I think everybody wins overall in that one. So let me know what you guys think. But if you remember, look out for some Tuesday morning content, 7 a.m. You don't have to watch live; you can, but you can also tune in later in the day for the general coverage. So. Yeah, I think that'll be good for the brand, and I'm looking forward to getting that cracking. The Raptors beating the KD Warriors without Kawhi in December 2018. Yeah, I mean, they were just better than the Warriors, I think, man. People like to say if KD was healthy. Like, maybe they do win if KD was healthy, but also, like, they didn't beat the Raptors when KD was healthy, and Raptors didn't have Kawhi. So, NBA, though, actually has more top teams than did in the 90s, 2000s. Yeah, what was it like? I'm not older. What was it like in the 90s? Was tanking this big of a deal? Like, because the lottery at the time was a coin flip for the bottom two teams. Was tanking this egregious at the time? I guess, like, you'll have teams really trying to tank for the bottom, but, like, if you're like an 8 seed, like, what do you care? Well, you'll be 8. If you move up your 10th, like, tanking's still rewarded. I don't know. I seriously, I've tried so many different things, and I have no idea what the solution is to tanking. Top 4 lottery teams play for top 4 picks in order. Yeah, see, I get it, but the players in the game won't give a shit about that tournament because they don't give a shit about that pick because some of the guys may not be there. Some of the guys don't care about their team getting, like, the first pick. You know what I mean? I guess the three-point ball has brought in quite a bit of variance to the NBA today, hence why there's more blowouts than ever and more blowouts in the playoffs than ever, it seems. I guess, like, you shoot poorly from 3, the other team has a hot game from 3. I suppose that's been the case in college ball for a while. Teams that play these 5-out offenses that shoot the ball a ton, like, Wisconsin historically, where, like, yeah, if they're on, they're going to fucking kill you, but if they're off, they're going to get destroyed type of thing. I suppose. But I feel like, if you're creating all those threes, yeah, you can have a really hot night from three, but also it's like a 7-game series. You're not going to be hot from three for 7 games. I don't know. I guess Miami were hot from three for the entire playoff run as a 7 seed. It's less likely in basketball. It is objectively less likely in basketball to be upsets, DeMarcus Cousins talked about tanking teams. He basically said he didn't know how to tank because I hate to lose. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of these guys do. If you're in the NBA, you're really, 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 really good at basketball, and probably your entire life you're on a really good team because you played for it and you made your team really good. So yeah, it must be tough to, get pulled like some of the guys the Raptors did in the clutch of the last game. Boucher can't play because of a toothache. I did see that. Now listen, if he has like a root canal, or he got wisdom teeth or something, I don't know. That's serious. But be injured for a tooth is something I don't think I've seen before. The game is on Sportsnet today. Tanking wasn't really a thing. Yeah, I don't know what it. I guess we've just realized there's such a reward for tanking. Do I think Ingram is healthy enough to play? I don't know. I'm no doctor. Sorry, I don't know. Is there a team other than those iterations of the KD Warriors where you think that the 19 Toronto team, fully healthy, can't go band for band with? Oh, like any team all time, the Raptors have to play in the finals. And we're going to concur that a healthy KD Warriors team wins that series. I mean, you could obviously look at the 96 Bulls and think, that's obviously a complicated series. You've got Kawhi to match up Jordan. Jordan's going to still average a ton of points. You may be able to throw him off with size, take away a lot of Jordan's drive into the paint. You can play ultra big like the Raptors tended to do in that playoff run. Scottie Pippen's probably. I mean, you throw Siakam on him. Ron Harper wasn't Ron Harper really anymore. You got Lowry. Yeah, I mean, they could compete. But the game is different today than it is then. It's tough to cross eras like that. If you put that Bulls team to a modern day, they won't be as good. They wouldn't win 72 games. They'd lose. They just get outpaced. They just wouldn't be able to keep up with pace of scoring because of the 3-ball. So it's a different game today. So, it's a different game. It's hard to compare. I like just taking Pirtle out. Tanking is so dumb. Utah wrestling market and John Culver and Clarkson fans love to watch these games. Tanking is dumb until you get Scotty Barnes 4th overall and he wins Rookie of the Year. Tanking's dumb until you get the 1st overall pick and now Victor Wembanyama's on your team for 15 years. Tanking's dumb until your franchise completely changes because you have an incredible player. Tanking's not dumb. It isn't. It's smart. Awesome, man. We finished 10th. Now we have to go through 2 games to play in tournament. Awesome. We won both these games. Now we have to play the Cleveland Cavaliers in the first round. Awesome. We got swept in the first round, and now we have no lottery pick. It sucks for fans. I don't know what the solution is, but it sucks for fans. It does. It does. Starting 5 for both teams. For the Raptors, or for the Jazz, it's Collier, Sexton, Sensabaugh, KJ Martin, and Kessler. Walker Kessler. For the Raptors, it's Quickly, Walter, Lawson, Barnes, and Robinson. And we don't know if Barnes and Quickly will close this game. Yeah. I think the Raptors will win, Philip, actually. Do I think Yak and Barrett have to drop? Yeah, I do. I do not, actually. Sorry. I do not. I think the Raptors will win this game. NIL college prospects might stay in college and grab the shitty teams. Guess who's going to be the worst team in the NBA next year? It's going to be a shitty team. You're not. What do? You're wait till next. Another team is going to finish last. Teams are just going to keep finishing last. Like, there's going to be shit teams every year. There's no escaping it. Oh, nice one, Phoenix. I was asleep during that game. Team with a history of losing culture. They might be the bottom seed next. Like the Pistons had the first overall pick 2 years in a row. It might happen. Or sorry, best odds 2 years in a row, end of fifth. But like losing teams, like yeah, they might just be that spot again. Cavaliers in the mid 2000s mid 2010s got 2 first overall picks in a row. There's no winning. Like if you're trying to avoid shit teams, like you can't. There's gonna be another one. All right, guys, let's dial in. It's game time. I didn't do the door. I'll do the door shut after. It's game time. Let's go. Underway. Isaiah Collier. Interestingly, Isaiah Collier picked with the pick the Raptors traded away to the Jazz in order to get Ochai Agbaji, which I feel like most fans are pretty happy with, even though Abaji's out with the not a timetable to return. To start us off, Jacoby Walter, corner 3. And in the past 24.5 seconds of basketball play, Jacoby Walter has hit 2 threes. Counting the last second of the last game and the first 24 seconds of this game. Kessler turns it over, and Toronto has it with the nice purple jerseys. I will concede, very nice jerseys. I was at Sports Check the other day, and I had a discount code. I was trying to buy a purple Raptors jersey, but they only had Barnes, and I've got a couple Barnes jerseys. If they had like somebody else, I might have got one. Barnes in mid-range, and the Raptors up 5-0. But number 1 was wild. Yeah. That was wild. Worst number 1 or Fultz? Yeah, it's Bennett. Odin was good when he wasn't hurt, but he was always hurt, so it ended up being a bad pick. Yeah, Bennett's got to be the worst all time. Bargnani's got to be somewhat up there. Bargnani was decent. He just was a black hole on defense. Sexton in mid-range over top of Lawson. Way off the mark. Rebound goes to Quickly. Pushing the pace. Taking it to Sensabaugh and is fouled. Sensabaugh asking for a challenge. Boss, you are, first of all, you're Bryce Sensabaugh. Second of all, it's a minute 45 in the game. They are not fucking challenging this for you, dude. That's funny. That's funny. Odin was worth the gamble. It's hard to fault Portland for picking him. It's hard because when he was healthy, he was very good. Agbaji is out without a timetable for return. I'm having a beer, drink 2, enjoy. Cheers to everybody. Fultz, I don't know. This guy just forgot how to shoot. It was really strange. Cheers to everybody. Happy Friday. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Kessler loses the ball. Rebound goes to turnover. But Walter has it. Sorry, not a rebound. Lawson fires it up top to Quickly for 3. This is for 10-2. Side rim it away and in the hands of Kessler. Collier walking forward here. There's a wrecking ball in the paint, but has to dump it out to Martin. Collier in the paint kicks out to Sensabaugh. 3 balls off the back rim, and Walter does well to hunt down the long rebound. Barnes has it. I guess Fultz still doesn't have a job, eh? Nobody signed him at all. Free agent. Wonder what's next. I mean, maybe Europe or something, but Markelle Fultz has to my knowledge, didn't even get a 10-day here. Oh, he's on the Kings. I don't remember that happening. Good for him. Oh, he had a nerve disease. I never knew he had a nerve disease. I thought it was a coach tried to change his shooting form, and then he just couldn't make a shot, then forgot how to go back. Walter at the line for the Raptors, knocks down both and makes it 9-2. Here's Collier to Sexton. I remember they drafted like Jahlil Okafor and Nerlens Noel in like back-to-back drafts who are both centers, and I think they already had Embiid at the time or something. It was like, what the fuck are they doing? We're not tanking. Listen, both teams are tanking, and the Jazz are even worse than we are. So, I mean, you can tank, but you might get out tanked. So, you can play well and lose. You can tank, but get out tanked. Jazz are experienced tankers at this point. Collier in the paint for Martin. Dump off to Kessler in the dunker spot. Dunks it. 11-4. Barnes too quickly. Up fake. Puts it on the floor. In the corner to Walter. Now Barnes for 3. Doesn't go. Just off center there. Kessler with the rebound and Sensabaugh bringing forward. Tried to look for Kessler into the rim. It's another turnover by the Jazz. The Raptors will look to add on to their current 7-point lead. Yeah, Wizards are giving themselves the best odds. Walter to Barnes. In the corner, Walter. Kessler defending him. Gets past him. Nice use of the mismatch. And Jacoby Walter with a nice start to this game. He's got 7 of the Raptors' 13 as they lead by 9. Collier entering the paint again. Kicking out to Sensabaugh for 3. Doesn't go. Gets it back. Goes up and misses the layup. Kessler cleans up the mess. Getting drafted by the Jazz was kind of like a blessing for Collier. Because he gets to start every game and get tons of minutes. Like, amazing reps for development. If he goes like a few picks later and he's like early second round pick, all of a sudden he's on a team potentially that he's like never going to get play time for. So, well, I guess he could have gotten to a lot of teams in the first round that he would have been used for either. So, anyways, point is he went to a team where he plays a lot. He could have easily gone to a team where he would never play. Yeah, it turns out Keontae George kind of sucks, by the way. And, like, everyone was crying for a year and a half that Keontae George, oh, my God, the Raptors passed on Keontae George. Oh, my God, have you seen Keontae George in Summer League? How did we not draft this guy? Oh, my God, why did we pass on this guy? Like, turns out Keontae George isn't really that good. He lost his starting spot on one of the worst teams in the NBA. Okay? I'm not saying Grady Dick is perfect or anything, but I think we are fine to pass on George. Burger King or Wendy's? Tell ya, I slept on Wendy's for a long time. I'm a Wendy's guy. Prices are pretty good. The food is good. Like the 2 for $4 breakfast is insane. Like it's just insane to get the 2 for $4 breakfast in 2025. Okay? Then Dave Single, solid. You can go for a spicy chicken, also solid. They got wrap options, solid. Variety of sides, I can go for a chili as my side. I go for a baked potato as my side. So I can mix it up. I don't have to get fries. I don't have to get onion rings. Their fries aren't very good. Neither are Burger King's. So I can go and get that. I can go and get baked potato chili. Then, plus, another steal by the Raptors. Plus, with Wendy's, I can get chicken tenders. As quickly for 3 doesn't go. Wendy's, I can get chicken tenders. And Burger King, I'm only confined to their nuggets. And their nuggets aren't very good. But Wendy's nuggets are okay. But they have chicken tenders, which are good as well. Plus, the array of sauces. I slept on Wendy's for 24 years of my life. I'm awake. I am awake. I moved to an apartment that's pretty close to a Wendy's, so I have access to a Wendy's all the time. And I slept on Wendy's. They're solid. Their English muffins need work for breakfast. Unfortunately, they're a little bit tough, but I mean, for 2 for $4, I'm not going to complain too much. Plus, if I'm venturing beyond the 2 for $4, I can get the sausage croissant breakfast sandwich, which is amazing, amazing. That's true. Burger King does have chicken fries, which are good. I'm not going to disrespect Burger King though. Burger King is good. You know, I like a Whopper, but I feel like if I'm going to Burger King, I'm getting a Whopper. When I'm going to Wendy's, I can get a lot of things and be happy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I still a real one. I'm with you. I wasn't familiar with their game. I was not familiar with their breakfast game. The 2 for $4 is crazy. Just to have a 2 for $4 breakfast in 2025 is crazy. Burger King Roadhouse King is bad. I've never had that, but Wendy's prices are very competitive. You know, I've never had the French toast sticks. You know, I will. My one gripe with Wendy's is no hash browns. I know they have like the wedges for breakfast, but like I really want a hash brown to throw on my sandwiches, and they don't have hash browns, which sucks. Also, since I'm close to Wendy's, I get a ton of coupons, and what's crazy is I don't even use the coupons for breakfast because like the 2 for $4 is just already amazing. AW is good, but it is expensive. Yeah. Oh, I found these. I won't take credit, but my fiance found these like chicken breast nuggets at Costco. Sorry, frozen chicken breast nuggets. They're like breaded chicken breast nuggets at Costco. You get like a big like bag of them, and they're like not very fatty, tons of protein. They're so good. Oh my god, y'all need to go to Costco and get these things. Get a humongous bag of these nuggets. Like I had it for dinner. Like you just pop it in the air fryer for 10 minutes. I had 150 grams, which was like 10 grams of fat, like or something. Let me check. Loaded with protein. It was so good. Like you could convince me it was fast food nuggets. 30 grams of protein, 12.5 grams of fat, 17.5 grams of carbs for 150 grams. Like it was like $27 for the bag. Yeah, it was so good. I threw down. I got some like keto tortillas from Costco. I used 2 of them and made 2 chicken wraps. It was so good. It was healthy. It was crazy. Who is a white guy on the Raptors? Oh man, they just signed this guy on a 10-day. Jameson Battle's in the game, rocking the masked battle. I forget who this guy is. Colin Castleton, I think, as AJ Lawson drills it. Colin Castleton, is it? Colin Caston? That doesn't sound right. It is Colin Castleton. I don't know anything about this guy. I know he's tall and I know he's a center. Wow, goatee in 2025. Ayo, bro. Oh boy. Well. Oh, I haven't done the door shot yet. How many games? Fuck off. 52 games on the door shot. So this will be 53. I wanted to do 70 games, which means I can miss 2 more. I say it like I want to. Like, genuinely. Okay, next Friday I'm out, so I'm actually gonna miss next Friday regardless. UFC tomorrow. I'm honestly gonna consider not streaming tomorrow. Like, I'm watching Colin Castleton first quarter minutes. Are you crazy, man? When does Adam Silver come down to your tanking team? It's when you inaccurately report a guy injured. So you can't just rest guys every game. You know what I mean? There has to be a reason. Slarion says, I slipped at Wendy's because there was none close to my house, but now there's a Wendy's, Burger King, Mary Brown's. Mary Brown's expensive, and so is Popeyes now. Mary Brown's is really good though. Yeah, that's true. Like, I used to have a McDonald's near me, then I used to have a Tim Hortons near me. And I never used to go out of my way for Wendy's. I would you know, if I'm on a road trip, I'm still probably going to McDonald's because I just love McDonald's breakfast. But I tell you, Wendy's is now a lot higher on my list of things I'd get. I saw a mock draft giving the Raptors a shooting guard. I feel like Raptors are fine at shooting guard, small forward. We're going to have a good enough pick where we do not need to think about position. Our pick is going to be good enough that just draft the best player. I think there's space for a shooting guard, small forward. Obviously, like, you know, point guard, center depth would be nice, but just get the best player. Matthew Long said, I used to love the UFC. Now I don't care at all. I watch like the UFC events. I with some friends. I do martial arts training, so it's nice to watch nowadays, knowing the moves and stuff. And I enjoy. I watch with friends. It's fun. I know some of the names now, but I don't follow it like religiously. But if I'm free, I do like to watch. And my fiance, who's more into the martial arts training than I am, really wants to watch. So I might just do that. WWE, I mean, WWE's all of a sudden piqued my interest again. I watched the last Royal Rumble, which was a lot of fun, honestly. And then the John Cena heel turn in Toronto was kind of crazy. Now I kind of want to see how that storyline plays out. Man, what does WWE do to make a product that is so obviously fake entertaining? Like, what have they done to make it so entertaining that adult men, including myself, are entertained by it? And I'm not even following it a lot, but like, I want to know how the John Cena story ends. I'm a very casual UFC fan. I like watching the fights, though. Hope you'll see how hard it is to tank or playing scrubs in the Jazz, and Jazz still down by 10. Oops, scoreboard. These teams are blatantly tanking. They are. They're blatantly tanking. Patrice O'Neal used to write for WWE. Really? Wow. I didn't know that. Wow. A man of many hats. Yeah, Patrice O'Neal is so fucking funny, man. So funny. I recommend Patrice O'Neal for sure. Some great content on YouTube. You can watch like full stand-ups of Patrice O'Neal. So funny. Don't have your kids around, or your wife if she doesn't have a sense of humor. McDonald's got rid of the self-serve drinks, and workers get annoyed when they have to fix drink orders. Yeah, I don't get it, actually, because like the self-serve machines, yeah, are people going to get a free refill from time to time? They are. But also, like, now your workers don't have to care about it. Also, you're a $1 billion corporation who can fucking handle if somebody takes an extra Diet Coke every now and then. Also, like, Jose Collar in the building. Also, like, why did McDonald's just sell their largest size as a free refill? Well, because I guess people would just split it amongst. Come on, take a little bit of a loss on the drinks and make all the money on the food. because they're fucking price gouging all the food these days. Like a McDonald's combo is like fucking $17 now, is it? You know, I think from time to time, if somebody wants to get an extra fucking refill, I think they can handle it. I'm paying $9 for a Big Mac now, or whatever. Man, fuck you. I'm taking fucking extra Coke on my way out. Come on. Who are these people playing the Raptors that I wake up in apparel uniform for the Raptors? Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know James in battle as he knocks down a three. Yeah, like Colin Castleton has got to be like, whoa. And yeah, he's a recent signing. AJ Lawson as well is like, whoa. Supersize Me ruined it. I mean, you could just, yeah. Well, bad press, but I mean, McDonald's making more money than ever. They're more profitable than ever. They're more expensive than ever. Bigger profit margins than ever. They're still popular. McDonald's used to be the go-to brokey dinner, right? You're broke. Fuck, all I can afford is McDonald's. Now you like McDonald's is like you're going out to dinner. That is a going out to dinner type of price, and people still get it. Like gone are the days of McDonald's targeting, the oh my God, Scotty Barnes just annihilated. Who was that? Big time block, Scotty Barnes the rim. That was crazy. Who'd he block? Oh, Keontae George. Give me that. That was nice. What did I say? Yeah. They no longer target the broke consumer as the Jazz at a three. It is expensive and people will buy it. It used to be a quick, cheap meal. You knew what you were getting, but it was dirt cheap. Now it's not cheap, but people just like it. Shed, 3-ball, off the mark. It's a luxury. Yeah, like living in Toronto, there's so many food places. I don't get takeout very often. I will never. I will never just be at home and order dinner. Like I always cook. Maybe once every few weeks, I'll go grab Wendy's for breakfast because I just want to treat myself to a little breakfast, 2 for $4. But I never just order dinner, really. I'm with friends. Yeah, well, I'll maybe order pizza for everyone, or I'll go out to a bar and get dinner there. But I definitely have cut down takeout quite a lot. It's expensive. But if I do get takeout, like there's so much food to get in Toronto. Like there's so many places, and plus, I can walk and get food because there's so many places to get to in downtown Toronto, right? I mean, look, people keep buying it, so the McDonald's keeps making it more expensive. Out of the rim, wow, open layup miss there by Lawson. Gets his own miss and will head to the line. Filipowski could have been a Raptor. Yeah, but also, like, Jonathan Mobile's a Raptor. I think I know which one I think has a better chance of staying relevant in this league. Yes, newsflash. The one that's not a black hole on defense has a better shot. Would rather fast than pay $18 for a Big Mac combo. When they have like Big Mac, buy one, get one, yeah, I can go for 2 Big Macs for $8. I can do that. But yeah, I need dinner, and then a Big Mac combo for $18 doesn't even fill me up. No, I'm good. Well, man, I saw the guy who's eating like 2 Big Macs every day for like decades. It's funny. Filipowski, best outcome is being Olynyk. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good player. I'll be okay without that. All you got to do, guys, just go to Costco and get the $27 bag of chicken nuggets, and you're set. You don't eat fast food. That's fast as can be. Mobile best outcome, Achua. I disagree. Best outcome is better than Achua. Achua can't play defense. Mobile already can play defense. Does Phil pass your mighty Bargnani? No, actually. No. I mean, I like to cook as well. It helps I work from home. It's easier to cook. Because, yeah, you know what? I work 1 day a week. I work at the office 1 day a week. And on those days, I'm very tempted to get food on my way home so I don't have to cook. So I get it. You know, you work in the office 5 days a week. Sometimes you come, you don't want to fucking cook. You don't want to cook in advance to bring a lunch. You'll go out for lunch, right? I get it. I'm lucky I work from home. I can cook I got time to cook. 28-22 for the Raptors here as the first quarter winds down. You can tell how little I care about this game based on the conversation. But, you know, we chat, we watch ball. That's the vibe of the stream. If you guys are enjoying, make sure you do hit that like button. This three doesn't go for the Jazz. It's 28-22. 43 seconds to go in the first. Quickly has it. Going past, kicks out to Barnes here. My stream's buffering a little bit. Barnes misses the three, and the Jazz have it. Shot clock, game clock separated by about 4.5 seconds. But once again, my stream is buffering like crazy here. Keontae George for three on the run. Tough shot there. That's true. There are some negative undertones to eating McDonald's for what you're supporting. That is true. Quickly turns it over. 15-5 run for the Jazz. Has him down by 2. And a layup at the buzzer makes it a 1-point game. Hey, Jazz are back in it. We're all good. The Jazz are back in it. We're not pulling away yet. We put in Colin Castleton. And, yeah, we're back in it. Still everyone says, people don't understand how expensive Toronto is. If you're living good, if you're living okay or good, you're working, or your parents helping you. This is why crime get up the city. Well, Toronto, I live downtown Toronto. It is very expensive. It is very hard to get ahead. I also live with my fiance, and me and her split the rent. It's still very expensive to afford it every month. I get it. I choose to live in Toronto. I could live somewhere cheaper. Toronto is expensive. Everywhere's really expensive, though, in the GTA at the end of the day. And this is where this is where my job is, so I need to be somewhat in the area. Yeah, it's really expensive to live here. It is tough. It is tough. It's hard. I can afford it. It's just I can easily afford to live in Toronto. It's just I cannot save. I'm seriously struggling to save money living in Toronto. Like I wouldn't say easy, but I can live in Toronto. I cannot save to stop renting while living in Toronto at the moment. Yeah, I'm happy living here. It's expensive, but I'm happy. It's near my work. I got friends here. Yeah, it's good. How's it going to crash soon? I don't know. Who knows? I still eat a Happy Meal at 20. Am I cooked? Nah, man. Never too old to be a little happy. Saving is just tough. It's hard. It's hard to save. That's the complication. Kobe 81-point game for Kobe. Well, he started the game off with a 3, and so far today, he's got 9. He's 3 of 5, a couple free throws. Quickly, he's got 8. Barnes struggling, 1 of 5. Bench isn't doing much. Jazz came back. Here we are. Tight game. Tight game. I predict Mo will be gone this offseason. I wouldn't care if he did. You're wrong. Like he's obviously not going this offseason. He's good, and he's a rookie. Yeah, weird take. Mobo isn't leaving. Walter should be our starting shooting guard. I don't know about that, but Walter, I do like Walter. Filipowski corner 3 doesn't go. Rebound to Kessler. Come on, gotta grab that. George for 3 off the mark. Robinson again foiled at the rim. Filipowski has this one. Now Sexton. Sexton dribbles off his foot. It's out of bounds for a Raptors ball. God, this beer really is delicious. I've been nursing it. Strong, but it is delicious. Here's Barnes guarded by Filipowski. Come on. Take this fool. See, why are you picking your dribble? There you go. Get it back. Take him on. You got mismatch. Don't settle. Don't settle. Don't fucking settle. That was really ugly, man. You got a big mismatch, and that's the best you came up with, man. Yeah, go past him, dude. That's what fucking even Alvin Williams is right for once. Oh, nice pass up to A.J. Lawson. Throws it down. Raptors up by 5. Nice play there by Robinson. Well, and then Robinson falls asleep on defense, and Filipowski dunks it. Nobody defends him. Awesome. Oh, wow. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Let's keep talking about McDonald's or something, man. I'm only 14 minutes into this game, and I'm very much thinking I do not want to watch them play the Wizards tomorrow. It'd be funny if both teams try to throw the game. I don't know. Both teams are already doing a pretty good job. Like, what else can you do to this? Yeah, we do. I do want them to lose. It's just tough to sit through and watch. All right. 32-30. Quickly to Barnes. Now Robinson. Out to Quickly. Back to Robinson in the paint. Layup is no good. Rebound to Kessler. Sexton has it. Going past Lawson. Oof, nice play. But Robinson, good rim protection. Kessler, though, on the putback again. Raptors finding it difficult to deal with Walker Kessler on the inside tonight. He has got 6 offensive rebounds. Imagine watching a tournament-filled game like this. Yes, that's the thing, because the players won't give a shit about the picks. They don't care about a fucking tank-off playoff series or whatever. A tank playoff. Oh, boy. Yeah, tank and 2K, just sim the games. I want to be good again. I hope we're good again next year. I hope we're healthy. This is tough to go. This is tough. This is a tough watch. The basketball is not very good. I don't want the Raptors to win this game. It's tough. It's tough. Just 20 of these. 19 more after today. How does the NBA solve it? I don't know. Relegation's cool, but just like if the Utah Jazz got relegated, they're cooked. Nobody would fucking watch that team anymore. That's the thing about soccer. That's the thing about like English soccer or soccer anywhere. You get relegated, fan base will fucking die with that team. They are still going to every game. You relegate like the Raptors to like a G League or something, who's like only like the elite percentage of fans are still going. You know what I mean? There's no pride in that. There's still a little bit of pride in teams that get relegated from the Premier League. People want to go see them get back up. Ain't nothing like that here. I don't know. I wonder if one day a North American sports league will introduce relegation. Jose Calderon in the building, though. That's cool. We might still see Brandon. Oh, I haven't taken the door shot. You're right. Okay. Next commercial. I'm afraid that I will miss again, though. I'm already defeated before I take it. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far, please make sure you have hit the like button, by the way. 32-32. Three ball there for George, off the mark. Lawson to Barnes. Now Robinson for three. Raptors have their starters in the game. Weird rotation. As Robinson, by the way, Robinson hit a three. I was more worried, like, hey. Weird little situation here. 9 minutes to go in the second. All of Toronto's starters are in the game. This is their starting five. So, is it? Oh, no, Rodin's in for Barnes. Sorry, it's not. It's not. I mistook Rodin for Barnes. Delicious beer. God damn. That is a tasty beverage. I need you to hit this shot under pressure. I hope so, man. Barnes, am I tripping? Is Barnes in? Is Walter not in? Is that it? Well, okay, it was Walter who wasn't in. Sorry. Walter wasn't in. Otherwise, it was the starting five. So a lot of the starters were in there. Calderon's a special advisor for the Jazz now. Oh, interesting. Please make the shot. I have money on it. Now I'm missing. Just for you. No. I would never. Special advisor to the cat. I guess, they ask him his opinions on certain things. Jamal stay with steal up top. Here's Carl Castleton to Shed, and then Rodin is fouled at the rim. Shout out Jose, man. Made basketball tolerable growing up. Part of the reason why it was somewhat tolerable at times when I was growing up watching the Raptors. When I was a kid, every single Toronto team was complete dog shit. The Raptors, the Leafs, the Jays, it was bad. Then like early to mid 2010s, the Leafs made the playoffs and then blew the 4-1 lead. The Jays made the playoffs. The Raptors were good every year. It was good. It was a good little pocket there, man. Now they're bad, though. Yeah, I mean, for a while, like the Jays got to ALCS and were like favored to win that. Like they had a World Series shot. We had that Bautista bat flip. Right? We had the MVP. We had the AL MVP, Josh Donaldson. The Raptors were a top 4 seed every year. The Leafs were a playoff team, still are every year. We had it good for a little bit, man. But the Leafs lost in Game 7 every year. The Jays only won like one series, or like only ever got to the ALCS the one time, but we had fun. The Raptors won a chip though, so. Matthew says, "How's this tank job going?" It's going. We'll take a lead, then the Jazz come back. Then we'll take a lead, and the Jazz come back. And we'll take a lead, Jazz come back. Jays really got killed, man. Even like a few years ago. I know they never won a playoff. They didn't even won a wild card game, but, Springer when he was good and not washed. Vladdy, Bichette when he was good. Teoscar Hernandez. Like, the team was loaded. Another 3 by Walter. Team was loaded, but they just never got it done in the playoffs. And it sucks playing in the AL East every year. Yeah. Jose Carlin said NBA record, what? 98.1 field free throw percentage, sorry. I think Steve Nash, Steve Kerr, and Calder are like the best 3 free throw shooters of all time. Maybe Curry is up there as well. If Vladdy is on an expiring contract this year, which, look, not a good look for the Jays to have your best player on an expiring contract and hitting free agency next year. Also, Vladdy was asking for $600 million for 15 years. So, like, yeah, it sucks it got to this point, but also, like, Vladdy was asking for too much money. So, complicated spot for the Jays to be in. It's just that on top of all the other shit the Jays have done. And, yeah, it's annoying. Imagine paying $2,500 for a ticket to sit courtside, watch this roster play. Vladdy is not currently a free agent. Vladdy currently, as of March 7th, 2025, has 1 year remaining on his contract with the Toronto Blue Jays. 1 season remaining on his contract with the Toronto Blue Jays. Edwin Encarnacion as well. Yeah, man. Watching Jacoby is fun, but, like, it's just, they're still trying to lose. I'm going to check on Ticketmaster right now how much it costs to go sit courtside. Like we're home against the fucking Wizards tomorrow. Okay? I know it's a Saturday, but, like, how much are people paying to watch the fucking Wizards? Right? Let's see. So you still buy tickets for tonight's game. Well, tomorrow's Women's Empowerment Night, so there actually might be, like, a slight uptick in price, Cheapest ticket for tomorrow. Cheapest ticket. So get-in price, $50. Yeah, you get in for $50. That's, that's fair. Right? Not going to get much cheaper than that. Courtside, though, for tomorrow's game. Sorry, Ticketmaster's bugging. You can sit courtside for $600. Like, some will be more expensive, but you could sit. Oh, sorry, it's not quite courtside. You could sit behind the Raptors bench for like $1,000, which is obviously crazy. You can sit like in the courtside areas behind Drake's seats. It's $2,500. Behind Nav Bhatia is $940. You can sit right behind Nav Bhatia. Other side, 1,000. Yeah, it's not quite that. It is sold out though. They don't even have tickets. I'm going to check for the Wednesday game. The Monday game against the Wizards. Because Monday got to be cheaper, right? I'm getting a friggin' Negroni at halftime. I'm kind of hungry. Man, eating 2,000 calories a day sucks. I'm never full anymore. I miss being full, not like wanting to eat more. But I've lost a lot of weight. Courtside Monday. So granted, there was no actual first row courtside seats available for tomorrow's game. It's $2,000 to sit courtside against the Wizards. $2,000. That's fucking crazy. $2,000. $2,000 to sit courtside Monday night when the Raptors play the fucking Wizards. You've got a tank off on Monday night, not even a weekend. Monday night, you guys spend $2,000 to sit courtside, man. Are you crazy? I could fly. I'm going to England, Italy. I'm going to England, Italy this summer. I got round trip flights, okay, for $1,550, which is expensive for flights. It's expensive this year for some reason. $1,550, okay, going to a wedding. I can go round trip to Europe, not including my accommodations and such, but just the flights. Cheaper than a courtside seat when the Raptors play the fucking Wizards. Are you crazy? Sorry state of affairs. A sorry state of affairs. But the people sitting there, people are buying them. What the amount of food you need to eat to start losing weight? Different for everybody. But macros are important as well. It's not just 2,000 calories. It's macros. It's hitting your protein. 200 grams of protein a day. I do 200 grams of protein, 175 grams of carbs, 55 grams of fat. That's my goal. The hardest thing about that is keeping it to 55 grams of fat. It adds up pretty quick. Lately, I've been doing a little bit less carbs and a little bit more fat. It's just really hard to be happy with what I'm eating and only stick to 55 grams of fat. But you can do it. 2,000 calories a day. That work out too. You can probably, I don't know. Everyone's different. For me, I could, if I stuck to 2,000 calories a day and never worked out, I'd lose weight pretty comfortably. I do work out though. And on Friday and Saturday, I tend to, enjoy between 3 to 15 alcoholic beverages. And I still lose a little bit of weight. And I get to enjoy myself. So it's a good little balance for me. Yeah, Colin Caston's not very good, is he? How do I check him out? I track my calories on MyFitnessPal. So even not per day. But on a given Saturday night or Friday night, like today I'm going to have I'll probably have a Negroni after this. I'll probably have a Corona after that. But if I'm out with friends, I could comfortably have 15 drinks and, set me back for a few days. But I eat healthy, and then I just, in a couple days a week, I enjoy myself. There's a good little balance for me. I don't want to give that up. And I found a good medium. I was eating healthily, but not tracking stuff. But I just ate too much, and I was 240. Now I'm 220. I got to 220 in 6 months. I've kind of flatlined at 220, so we'll see if I can lose more. But I feel good. I feel good about myself. Would I rather watch AJ Lawson or go to Mexico for 2 weeks? Yeah, I'm going to Europe. You could definitely stay at an all-inclusive for 2 weeks and probably not spend as much as you would on courtside tickets to a Raptors game. What do I do when I'm craving more food? Diet sodas really help. A Diet Coke. I don't have it every day, but a couple times a week I'll have a Coke Zero. That helps. Trying to split up, eat multiple. I try to eat 4 times a day. I'll have a good snack. I wake up and have breakfast, Then I will get to noon and have lunch. And then I'll have a snack at like 2:30, 3 o'clock to kind of bridge me over. Then have dinner around 5 or 6. And then just get to the end of the day and go to bed. But like, save room for a good snack in the middle of the day to keep you going. But diet sodas, also like BioSteel is a good, just something to keep you going. Just like to have some flavor in your mouth, if that makes sense. Try doing drugs? No, I'm good there. But yeah, you kind of get used to it. I do miss eating a lot, but I'm healthier now, so whatever. 1 meal a day plus smoothie. I can't do that. I have 4 meals a day. I have 2,000 calories of food usually. If I go out on a Saturday night, I'll have less calories, way less carbs. Maybe I'll have like same amount of protein and fat, but then like trim down no bread with some of my meals instead of having like a sandwich. I'll have like a salad instead. Yeah, I'm not strict to it every day, but a couple days a week, I maybe go crazy. And 5 days a week, I'm strict. I'm happy. I don't feel confined. I still eat, good. I had like chicken nugget wraps, 2 chicken nugget wraps for dinner, keto tortillas, and the chicken breast nuggets from Costco that I told you guys about. Light mayo, Dijon mustard sauce, a little sriracha, some pickles. It was good. It's tasty. Yeah, not great from our star guys in today, but if there's a day to be not great, today is the day because you're playing the Jazz and you want to out-tank them. And you still might win. You're still winning. Barnes is 3 of 10. Quickly's 1 of 6. And we're still up by 6 against the Utah Jazz. Yup. Do I think 2 or 3 day fast with only water and fruits is a good idea? I'm not a nutritionist, but you should probably keep eating to keep your metabolism up. You're gonna want to keep like you got to hit your macros to keep your metabolism, which helps you up, which helps you lose weight. That's part of it. But this works. I always say this works for me. Some people fast and it works for them. I had a friend who did intermittent fasting. It worked for him. I hated it. I like breakfast. I want to eat in the morning. This works for me. I'm not best shape ever, but I'm healthy. I do martial arts training. I play soccer in the summer. I enjoy eating, and that's it. I enjoy 3 to 15 beers on a Saturday night. That's okay. Yeah, fiber, getting like fiber and protein in your diet helps keep you from and helps you from going hungry as well. For sure. Everyone's got something that works for them, though. I have never had a problem hydrating. I drink so much goddamn water. That has never been an issue for me. You're a Coke. I am a Coke head. A Coke Zero head. We ain't going to win 15 of the 20 games. RJ, look at RJ, the camera guy. I'm sure he's not pleased to not be playing, but perhaps understands the bigger picture. Ooh. You guys hear that on the mic? Jesus Christ. And nothing wrong with, even 1 a day Coke Zero is probably okay. I mean, I'm no scientist or anything, but 3 to 4 Coke Zeros a week, I'm sure you'll be fine. Terrence, you're 6'4"? Whew. Get out on the court, man. RJ's out for rest. There's no injury there. He's actually just out for rest. Which, back-to-back, right? His first night of back-to-back. You're allowed to miss a game. 46-42. 2:33 to go in the second. Man, I need a Negroni. I got the ingredients now. Quickly for 3. There we go. Quickly getting involved. I've got no pre-mixed Negroni. This time I've got the 3 ingredients I need to make it myself. A nice job getting paid to rest on the bench. I tell you, they don't rest during the day. They're training a lot. First of all. Second of all, I'm sure he does not want to be resting, and I'm sure he wants to be playing. Collier. Walker Kessler has 18 rebounds, by the way, guys. Did you hear that? 18 rebounds in the first half. 18? He's gonna have 40 fucking rebounds tonight. Oh my God, he's on 18 rebounds. A lot of misses, not a lot of size to stop him getting the misses. Jesus Christ. 18. God damn. What was his line before the game? Let me see. Walker Kessler's line for rebound. He's over already. It was 12.5, 13.5. Yeah, he crushed it in the first half. And, yeah, 51, now 51-43. Prime Shaq, yeah. Prime Rodman, man. 6 points, 18 rebounds, 0 assists. We've got some work to do, folks. It's 51-43. We're not even trying to win. Barnes and Quickly are playing like shit. And we're down by 7. What's the record for rebounds? Wilt had 55 in a game in 98. Wilt averaged 25 per game one season, by the way. He averaged 50 points and like 25 rebounds one year. Charlie Walters playing well, though. See that. Barnes and Quickly. Listen, it's not even them the reason we're in the lead. They're not even playing well. Castro's in the same draft as Grady, right? I don't think so. I think he was the year before. I think this is his 3rd year. He was going up for Rookie of the Year with Banchero. So, yeah, 3rd year. So, no, not Grady's draft class. We traded the Walker Kessler pick for Thaddeus Young. The Thaddeus Young pick was Malaki Branham. The Spurs used that on Malaki Branham, the Thaddeus Young trade. Yeah. And Branham, not that I care about who they drafted with the pick we gave them, because that's not an accurate way to evaluate a trade. Malaki Branham hasn't been that good. He had promise in year 1, but not anymore. 55-44, and we're not even trying to win. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm entertaining. I'm finding the stream entertaining because I'm talking to you guys, but the game itself, not great. Quickly, long 3, no good. Rebound to Barnes. Finds, was Lawson not even looking there? Other way, it should be easy. Yep. Easy for... Who's that? Who's that? Who the fuck was that on the Jazz? Who just scored there? Potter? We're in Teal Sports like saying one time, Walker Kessler would have been great after. Thanks, Thad Young. I mean, Walker Kessler plays for the Jazz. We traded to the Spurs. And I'm pretty sure it was Malachi Branham, dude. That was like okay, but it wasn't like okay player for us, but obviously it wasn't worth trading at first. I was in England when they made that trade. I remember doing videos in England. The Spurs that year drafted Malachi Branham, 20th overall. Yeah, and the Grizzlies drafted Walker Kessler and traded him to Minnesota, and Minnesota used him to get Rudy Gobert. Yeah, I'll look at the 2022 NBA standings, but I'm pretty sure I'm fucking right, man. 2022 NBA standings. We had 48 wins, 5th. Yeah, we had the 10th best record. We had the 20th pick. Or no, we had the 11th pick because no, I can see. Yeah, it was literally Malachi Branham. Oh yeah, because I guess if you have the 20th pick, you can draft Walker Kessler instead of Malachi Branham. Yeah, the Raptors, in theory, could have used that pick on Walker Kessler. Sure. Fair enough. Anyways, guys, it's halftime. The Raptors are trying to lose, and they're up by 11. I'm pouring myself a drink. I'll be right back. Like, please. Sorry, that was a long BRB. Yeah, my bad. Negroni in my Raptors jar with an ice cube that's stuck. Negroni, I put a little too much in it. That's yummy. Now, a lot of people, like with beer, they like people don't like beer and drink it just to like drink it, socially or because they wanna drink, right? They wanna get drunk with their friends, right? I like beer. I enjoy beer. Negronis. My dad likes Negronis, so I started kind of drinking them with him. I still don't really know if I like them or the idea of them because I think it tastes good. And if at like a cocktail bar, I'll order one of them. But am I pretending? I don't think so. After all, it's 3 ounces of alcohol. It's straight alcohol. There is no mix in here. It's 1 ounce gin, 1 ounce Campari, and 1 ounce sweet vermouth. It is 3 alcohols. So it does you well, but it's not many people's cup of tea, is it? But I had a hard time keeping the team competitive when Kawhi left. When Kawhi left, the Raptors won more games than they did with Kawhi. And without COVID, I think minimum conference finals. Man, Danielle Michaud got like, man, with respect, I'm so sorry if this ever gets back to her. She got like the worst stylist, man. What is that like denim track jacket she's got on? What is that? I mean, listen, I'm not the king of fashion or anything, but some of that stuff, I just don't know. All right, box score. Kessler, 18 rebounds, -19. Wow. Okay. Raptors, starters, doing well. Barnes, despite being 3 of 10, is +13. Quickly, despite being 3 of 10, is +14. Orlando Robinson is +11. Adrian Lawson, despite being 1 of 7, is +11. Is anyone playing well? How are we winning? Is anyone playing well? How are 3 out of 5 starters who are all positive, double digit in the positive? 3 out of 5 starters are shooting like shit. One of them is doing well, is 5 of 11, like not even 50%. And Robinson's 2 of 4. How is that? How are they up by 11 here when the bench? Oh my god, when the bench is like struggling as well. We're shooting 32%, and we're up by 11 because they're shooting 36%. And even though Walker Kessler has 400 offensive rebounds, the teams combined are tied for rebounds, and they have 9 more turnovers. All right. I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow. I don't think I could. I just don't listen. I work hard during the week. I have 2 jobs. I go to the gym. I got a dog. I work. My weekends, I really got to refresh. I don't think I want to spend my Friday and Saturday night watching the Raptors. I'm sorry. It's just. I think the state of affairs. No disrespect to you guys watching. I'm enjoying my time hanging out with y'all, but I think even you guys have to look at this, the product, look at this team, and understand where I'm coming from here. I don't want them to win. And I think I'm going to hang out with some friends and watch the UFC tomorrow. I'm going to drink some beer. I'm going to drink some Negronis. Maybe I'll get Wendy's, and I think I'll enjoy that more than watching the Raptors. Yeah. Tough one to watch. Tough one to watch. One day, guys. One day will be good again. I think. Okay. One day will be good again. One day will be good again. We'll have a lot more fun, and we'll do this, man. We'll get some great games in. That'll be good. We'll do it. Yeah. For now, I'm going to enjoy my Negroni. Not a good Negroni glass for next time, but not bad right now. Man, Nav Bhatia goes to all of these games. Probably a lot more entertaining sitting courtside. Nav Bhatia goes to every single game. Every single game. He has been to all but one home game. In the 30-year history of the Raptors, Nav Bhatia has been in attendance for all but one home game. He missed one game because of COVID, and he was literally not allowed to go because he was exposed to COVID at an event. Other than that one game, he has been to every single home game. How has he done it, man? Walter, corner three. Ooh, same play to start the second half as the first half, and it nearly comes up with the same result of Jacoby Walter 3. I haven't done the door. You know what? Let's do the door shot, man. I keep on forget. Let's do the door shot. The game has started. Let's do the door shot because I keep forgetting. Come on, y'all. Let's do this. 0-7 on the new net. Come on. It's never going in. It's never going to go in. God, I've missed 10 in a row. 8 in a row on this. God. I've missed 10 in a row. I suck. I want to make one so bad. One day it'll go in. One day it'll go in. All right, second half. Let's do it. Kessler, another offensive rebound, dude. He's going to get 40 rebounds tonight. Oh, my God. He's got 20. He's going to get 40 tonight. Quickly throws out. Quickly. A rare quickly dunk. Philly this season, their pick is top 6 protected. So they end up in the top 6 in the draft. They keep their pick. Imagine, like, saying that start of the year. Philly's giving their pick to OKC, top 6 protected. It would be like, oh, as if they're going to keep that. There's no way they'll ever keep that pick. Now it's like very realistic. Walker Kessler, 50 rebounds, 18 points, 5 assists, minus 24. Jazz lose by 15. Not an unrealistic stat line based on where we're at right now. Jared Rhoden checking in. So, interesting stipulation in Jared Rhoden. And stipulation? I don't know if that's the right word. Interesting stipulation to Jared Rhoden's two-way contract that I learned today. So, Jared Rhoden signed a two-way deal with the Raptors recently. It is a 2-year two-way contract. So, Jared Rhoden will have the opportunity to, in preseason next season, to try and get a standard NBA contract. If not, he'll be on a two-way deal for next year as well. So the Raptors see enough that they like to want to have Rhoden back next year to get a look at him once again. So, again, I just thought it was interesting. They like Rhoden. 63-52. Collier lobbed up to Martin. KJ Martin, who has participated in dunk contests before, throwing it down there and getting up big time. Barnes. Oh, they call on the floor. That would have been a cool and one. They call on the floor. Yeah, that's the right call. It's on the floor. Quickly for 3. Bang. $66-54 here. Sexton going past Lawson and finishing. Is Sexton good? I think Sexton's good. I don't know. I feel like he doesn't get I think he's good. Maybe I think that because I've had him on my fantasy team 2 years in a row and he's been like pretty good. Corner 3 for Sensabaugh. 7-point game. Can the Jazz claw back into this? Can the Raptors let them? 3 ball up and is good for Quickly again. Back-to-back threes for Emmanuel Quickly. Sexton is good but one-dimensional. I guess that's fair. Yeah, he's a lot of interior scoring. Gets to the rim. He gets to the rim well, but that's like, yeah, not enough jump shooting. Defensively, he's okay. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Here's again, downhill to the rim, dump off to Kessler. Lays it, gets his own miss. He's stat padding now, man. This guy's fucking stat padding now. 12 offensive rebounds. He's stat padding like crazy. Jacoby Walter headed to locker room. I didn't see what happened, but Jacoby Walter's headed to the locker room. Walker Kessler has 12 offensive rebounds. Most offensive rebounds single game. Yeah, he's in the mix, man. Single game offensive rebounds since 1973. The record is 18. Walker Kessler currently is 69th on the all-time list of single-game offensive rebounds. He's got 12. That is 69th. The record is 18. He might break the record today. Dennis Rodman, Charles Oakley, and Zaza Pachulia share the record of 18 offensive rebounds in a single game since 1973 in the NBA. But it also includes ABA stats since 1967. Walker Kessler is in the mix here. Wait, that's Basketball Reference. Now I'm on StatMuse, and apparently the record is 21 by Moses Malone, which is not included on Basketball Reference for some reason. I'm going to trust StatMuse. 21 offensive rebounds in a game. He's still kind of in the mix, man. Most rebounds in a game is 55 by you-know-who. He's only got 21, so he won't be in the mix for this. He could be in the mix to, like, land on the top 25 all time. And get, like, that would be the most since, like, the 60s. Tell you guys, like... Yeah, Basketball Reference is very wrong on these. Most rebounds by a player in a single game, NBA game, is 55. Oh, but, sorry, Basketball Reference is since the merger. So, we'll count the Wilt stats. I tell you, Walker Kessler's in the mix for the all-time single game offensive rebound record. So record is Moses Malone, 82. He had 19 in 79, but he had 21 in 82. 3 players had 18, 92, 86, and 2015. 2015 was Zaza Pachulia. Fuck that guy. Who's Andre Blatch? I'll tell you, he had quite a few years in the league. Fair enough. His career high rebounds was 8.2, but for some reason he had 16 in one game. Tell you, that's Walker Kessler territory. Walker Kessler's in the mix here. Walker Kessler is probably going to be on the top 25 all-time offensive rebounding game list after today. And that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Like, the most Dennis Rodman ever got was 18, and Walker Kessler's on 12. We might win this history tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Will we ever get to a point where a player will score on themselves for the sake of a tank? Or are they too proud? One day, maybe? Jason Capono in the crowd. Wow. Shout out the sharpshooters. Oh, Garrett Temple had a kid. Congrats to him. Wonder if Kyrie will be the same after the ACL injury. I don't know, man. 33 years old, ACL injury. Tough to come back from, man. Ricky Davis shot at his own net to get a 10-3 over triple-double. Yeah, it didn't count, by the way. But, sure. There was a guy who tried to, like, put it off the offensive glass to put it back for his own triple-double once, and they took that away from him. You can't... a rebound has to be a shot in which the player intends to shoot, which they deemed it was not. Lawson 3 off the mark. 75-65 right now. I don't have many injuries. I, in fact, only have one. But my one injury ever was an ACL tear. And it's been almost 2 years, and my knee is still not the same. So, it's not my full-time job to get healthy like it is for these NBA guys. I don't have access to the same medical staff. But I still feel my knee every step of the way, literally, 2 years later. So I feel like you won't be the same coming off the ACL. at that age, especially. I'm not nearly as old as Kyrie Irving. I am far younger than Kyrie Irving, and my knee definitely is not the same. And every time I take a step, I feel my knee. The Jazz suck, man. How many turnovers for these guys? Utah. Damn, dude. Lawson for 3. No good again. The Jazz are just so bad. They just keep turning it over, man. Another turnover, dude. Oh, Lawson could keep it in bounds. It doesn't even feel like I'm watching the Raptors at times. Like Colin Castleton, AJ Lawson, Jared Rhoden. And then, like, they're on a line with Jamal Shed and Jamison Battle. Like, we still have, this ain't April. Like, there's still 20 games to go, including this. Sexton would be awesome as a 6-man. Yeah, you know. Guy who can score, guy who can put pressure on the rim. Yeah, he's a good player. Damn, Jacoby Walter was playing so well, they had to fucking take him out of the game. They said, Jacoby, 14 points? Get out. Get out of here. Jacoby Walter officially done for the night, ladies and gentlemen. Done for the night. Wow. That's where we're at. Grogan, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Yeah, you know, you're not wrong. Feels good, man. You might as well let him cook. You're not going to lose to this team. Jacoby Walters head to the locker room. Apparently a quad strain, which has him out for the rest of the game. I think they said quad strain. Anyways. Man for trial. What is that? What is that profile photo? What's your profile photo, man, from Toronto? Is that? Looks like Formula One. Looks like Aston Martin. Fernando Alonso. Yeah, I was going to say Aston Martin. Wow, Fernando Alonso. Nice. I was going to say Lance Stroll, but he's never won anything, so Fernando Alonso it is. Really just dropped in and see what's going for me there. Well, we're trying to lose, but the Jazz are way better at losing than we are. Johnny Juzang. Oh, my God. Hey, by the way, it's we've entered the Garrett Temple zone. Foreman's going to third. Garrett Temple is in the game. What's for dinner, Grogan? It's a little late for dinner, no? Filipowski for 3. Come on, Kyle. Win this game for y'all boys. Damn, Temple's got some very purpley shoes. As James in battle nails a 3. Curry, chicken, rice, and bamboo. Lovely stuff. Enjoy. Kelly George sucks, man. Y'all tried to bully me into thinking he was good. Walker Kessler checking out of the game. So Walker Kessler checks out. He's currently on 12 offensive rebounds. The NBA record is 21. So it looks like he's off the pace of that now. He is 3 away from being 16th all-time on single-game offensive rebounds. Castleton looking very mid. I disagree. I think he's looking very bad. You know what's funny? The word mid, I think that's what you meant, Cody. The word mid, like mid is mid. It's middle. Mid should be average. Like, mid should be, like an 8 seed. Like Orlando. Orlando's mid. Mega mid. The Sacramento Kings are mid. They're not bad. They're mid. Like bad pizza. Like pizza's mid. It ain't bad. It's pizza. But it isn't good. It's mid. But today, these days, mid has been used in such a derogatory way that mid is bad. You know what I mean? Mid is middle. Mid is average. But it's taken on a new life because of how popular the term has become. So we can watch Colin Castleton and say he's mid, even though he's shit. Sorry, Colin. Man for Toronto. Colin Castleton's on a 10-day. Maybe if Malik Williams can get NBA minutes to the end of the season like he did last year, anybody can, because Malik Williams does not know how to play basketball. But, no, Colin Castleton sucks. It would seem. Novocaine. Doesn't feel pain. That's dangerous, because you need your brain to acknowledge something's wrong sometimes. Anyways. I'm trying to find things to talk about, man. Cavs might lose to the Hornets today. Really? Oh, my God. Yeah, they're down by 5 and under 4 minutes to go. Dallas up in Memphis in the third. OKC have nobody playing, and they're up by 18 at half against Portland. Fuck off. That's crazy. The Thunder have, nobody playing. Thunder had J-Dub. No, sorry. Not even J-Dub. The Thunder starting 5 today was Aaron Wiggins, Isaiah Joe, Kendrick Williams, Ousmane Dieng, and J. Will. Not J-Dub. J. Will. Jalen Williams. That is a lottery team. This is a lottery team, okay? Playing against, the Blazers have been fine in the last, 20 games. They've been good, almost. And they're down by 18. It just goes to show you, what winning culture does. You just put in fucking anybody and you'll win. It was the Raptors under... How did that happen? Sorry. It's like the Raptors under Dwayne Casey and Nick Nurse. They just, no matter who fucking played, they won. Next man up, anybody plays, they're going to play well, they're going to win. Oh my God, man. To be the Thunder right now. The Thunder literally have a G League roster out. And they're up by 18. Not okay. Aaron Wiggins is good. But, the rest, man. I don't know, dog. They're not G Leaguers, but you know what I mean. I'm exaggerating, the term mid. Pretty sure we started Malik 9 hours of signing. I think you're right, Andrew. It was very apparent very early he was very bad at basketball. I just remember him watching him trying to score. Completely dumbfounded. Stunned at the lack of touch. Like, genuinely stunned. He could not make a layup, Malik Williams. Malik Williams could not make a layup. And I am not exaggerating when I say that. Like, you had to spoon feed him a basket, and then maybe he would score. I think he's currently playing in Europe. Oh, he's back with Sioux Falls Skyforce, the Miami Heat G League affiliate. He was briefly in Europe, I believe. Oh, no, I'm wrong. He was in Europe, then signed for the Sioux Falls Skyforce in the G League, the Miami Heat affiliate. Raptors got him on a 10-day, signed for the rest of the season because they had nobody to play. And then ahead of this season, signed for the Sioux Falls Skyforce again. I don't know what his G League stats are. Jamie McDaniels listen, I fucking despise Jamie McDaniels. He was not worse than Malik Williams. Malik Williams literally couldn't make a layup. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not being hyperbolic. Malik Williams could not make an open layup. Open. Like guided vicinity, but like open layup. Wow, I missed a cool dunk. If you're just joining us and wondering why the Raptors are up 14 points in a game they're trying to lose, you would not believe how bad the Jazz are. Because the Raptors are not playing well, okay? They are shooting 35% from the field and are up by 14. So if you're just joining thinking, what is going on here? Up by 14 as the Jazz turn it over again. The Jazz are going to commit 400 turnovers tonight, and we are going to win this game. The Jazz have currently 21 turnovers. Earlier in the season, the Raptors had a game with 30 turnovers, by the way. The Jazz are going to threaten that. And that was the most in a game in like 30 years the Raptors had. The Raptors are trying to tank this game, but are still so much better than the Jazz as quickly hits a three. Up by 16. Man, this tank war is going to be a little bit more difficult than I thought it was because, man, we tried. We played Colin Castleton meaningful minutes throughout this game so far. And we are still up by 16 in the third. We are gonna win this game, and we're gonna win comfortably. And we played a tanking lineup. We just, man, we are in over our heads in this tanking thing, man. We're gonna accidentally be the 10 seed, dude. How about the Leafs, guys? The Leafs made a couple trades today. How we feel about that? How we feel? That I saw the replay of the Barnes dunk. That was cool. Aaron Baines. Huh. So we watch baseball. I might watch the Jays game. The Jays, are they playing right now? It's preseason, man. $22 seconds to go in the third. Thank God I killed the post-game shows because I don't really want to do one here. Jeez, man. Jesus, this is a tough watch. Oh. A tank. You know, maybe there should be a tank emoji, McLovin. You're not wrong. Maybe I should add one. Well, we're up by 14. We're not playing well. We're not playing well. Okay. We're not playing well. Barnes is 6 of 15. Quickly 7 of 16. AJ Lawson's 2 of 12. Walter's out, but he was 5 of 12. Robinson, center, is 3 of 7. But also, man, Quigley's plus 17 is 26 points. Barnes is 16 points plus 14. We're shooting 36.6% from the field. And we're up by 14. They're shooting 42%. But they have turned it over 21 times. To our Grant, you know what? We're not turning the ball over. I'll give us some credit. We've only turned it over 5 times in 3 quarters. That's pretty damn good. But man, we're not doing much. It's just we have so much more of the ball because they cannot keep possession. How did I feel the playoff format changed? It was the whole league. Well, I mean, do I really want to watch a playoff series of the Cavaliers against the Washington Wizards? Like, I think I'm good. Or I guess the Cavs would have a bye or something. I don't know. No, I do not want to watch the the Wizards and the Jazz in the playoffs. Nameless. Calmly forfeiting. They are not playing well. They are not trying to win this game. But guys, if you're just coming in, Toronto is not playing well. They are not trying to win, but the Jazz are so bad. Like, you thought the Raptors were bad? Holy shit. The Utah Jazz, god damn, they suck. And they're not even the worst. We play the Wizards tomorrow, and they're even worse than this Jazz team. And we got to play them twice in a row at home? This tanking stuff is not easy, bro.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Adam Wedstein. Thank you so much for sending the super chat. Jazz, this is how to correctly... Yeah, like, this tanking stuff ain't easy. It will not be easy, man. We are not playing well. We are not trying to win. We are shooting like shit. And we are up by 14 in the fourth quarter. There are levels to this tanking shit. The Jazz are bad. And they aren't even the worst of them all. We play an easier team tomorrow, guys. This is the state of affairs. We have got some work to do. Sit out RJ Pirtle. No. Sit out RJ, Pirtle, Barnes, and Quickly. You know what? Even then, like Barnes and Quickly weren't even playing that well in the first half, and we were up double digits. Like, there's no save. Like, the Jazz are just so bad. There's no saving us here today. What are we supposed to do? They keep giving the ball to us. They keep saying, here, have it. They keep giving Toronto the ball back. 21 turnovers for the Jazz. The Raptors, to their credit, they've only got like 5 turnovers. They're not turning the ball over. What can you do? What can you do? Give Battle a mask with no holes. Yeah. Hey, guys, we have given Colin Castleton. Do you know who that is? Probably not. Colin Castleton has played 16 minutes and counting. Okay? Like what do you want us to do here? What would you like us to do? They could not have tanked any harder to Toronto, really. What's it? We're shooting 37%. Quickly's got 28. At least like if we're gonna win, at least Quickly's got some points up. 10 minutes left, and it feels like garbage time. It feels like the crowd is dead. It feels like we're cooked. When we're up, the game is cooked. One on 188. Yeah, get Barnes out. It's over. Get Quickly out. Give us a chance here. Give us a chance to lose. Get Emmanuel Quickly out. Put Orlando Robinson at point guard. Get Barnes out. Put Darko in at center. And see if you can fucking lose this game. Man, we're only 4 games out of that play-in spot. Oh boy. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, aren't we? We're gonna fucking do it. Oh my god, we're gonna make the play-in tournament. We're gonna accidentally make the play-in tournament. Somebody's got to do it. We got the Wizards back to back after this. Oh my god. We got to play the Wizards back to back at home. We're gonna beat. Like, we can't lose to them. We cannot lose to them. We can't even lose to the Jazz. Like, we're up double digits against the Jazz right now. We're gonna beat the Wizards.
Yes, sirski.
Shout another super chat from Adam Wetstein. Thank you so much. We've entered the Garrett Temple zone again. You know, usually he doesn't come back out, and come back in. He's usually in, then just finishes the game. But Adam Wetstein sent in the super chat here. I'm waiting for the Jazz to shoot at own basket. I said earlier, at what point does an NBA team actually do that? Like, that's got to happen. That, at some point, someday, somebody will do that. Shout out Garrett Temple, though, just had a son. Actually, I don't know if he had a son. He had a kid. Just had his 3rd kid. Let me play. Shit, I'll fucking score on my own. I'll be a legend. Well, you'll never be forgotten if you score in your own net to help the tank. You will be remembered. Temple's got to be, like, playing for real, though, too, though. We are cooked. We are cooked. We are cooked, yeah. Someone's got to get fined. Someone's got to get fined. $9:25 to go. Temple. Smoke the layup. Doing the God's work. Robinson's got the rebound, though. Down a little Temple under the rim again. Lobbed up to Roden. Just shoot it, boss. Gets to the rim, lays it. Ooh, how did that not go in? George at the rim, lays it in. Okay, Keontae. The Jacoby game-winning shot. You know, I remember, I will never forget, 2021, Gary Trent Jr. hit that buzzer beater against the Washington Wizards to win the game. Got past Neto. I fucking hate that guy. But like Neto went flying. Like Gary Trent pulled it back. Neto goes flying. Wants offensive foul. Gary Trent hits the game-winning 3 at the buzzer. I remember I'm going crazy. The Raptors won. I was a naive university student who couldn't accept tanking, and I wanted the Raptors to win. I've matured. I've matured, and now understand the value of the tank. So when Gary Trent hit that 3, I went crazy. I was so excited. What a shot! What a moment. When Jacoby Walter hit that 3, I was like, wow, Jacoby, nice. But deep down, I'm like, fuck, man. We lost that shit. How we lose? Sorry, we won. How we win this? How did we win this? How could we do this? Right? Happy for Jacoby. It was like, wow. 3, wow. But man, that Gary Trent, I was so excited. It's got to be like similar vibes. I know Gary Trent like ran the whole court and did it. It was fucking sick, but yeah. How do Alvin Williams and Matty D do this, man? I'm just waiting. Kind of just waiting for this one to finish. I'm sorry, but I am. Oh, the commercial about the Kawhi trade. Ooh, nice little promo there for this Raptors show. What a time to be alive, man. The Raptors championship. Shout out. Got the Larry O.B. with me for life. Larry O.B. will always be with me. So will MF Doom. But the Larry O.B. will always be riding with me. We did that shit. We did it. A lot of teams haven't and never will, but we did it. Yeah, we need Jackie Moon to try and block Vakaitis at the rim. Yeah, Cody Williams I kind of liked, but unfortunately he sucks this year. Super raw player. I mean, yeah, he came in as a raw prospect, but I thought he'd be doing better than he is. Doesn't suck. Sorry, he's got potential, but he sucked this year. I mean, he's not even getting minutes for the. He's not even getting like regular minutes for the tanking Jazz. 76ers Raptors ultimate tank up. That is a big one. They're right beside us in the standings. That is a big one. Steve, sorry, another super chat from Adam Wetstein. Thank you so much. Steve Buller should. See, Bomber should buy the whole NBA. No reason to tank. What? Buy the whole NBA. No reason to tank. I mean, teams will still tank. No. 43.5 true shooting is pretty incredible. Yeah. Kelly Olynyk was playing well right before he got traded for the Raptors. Once he got like healthy, he was playing well. I'll give him credit. The Pelicans stink. Kessler lays it in. All right, can we do this, man? Down 11? Down 11. I keep saying it like that. We're up 11, but we're down 11. Oh, man. Down 11. Kessler. Ooh, is that a rebound? This guy's got boards for days today. 23 rebounds, still stuck on 12 offensive rebounds. So no, Moses Malone's record will not be threatened tonight. Down 9. Up 9. We're up 9. Up 9. I have a week ago, I was not like, I am firmly invested. I want them to lose. Like a week ago, I was like, they win. You know, it's fun. They lose. Okay. Good for the tank. I want to lose. Lose this game, bro. Who do I care? What do I care about? Fucking Colin Castleton. Garrett Templemans. Who's number 11? That'll be Colin Castleton. Recently signed on a 10-day contract for the Raptors. I actually thought the Pelicans would get healthier and start to win some games. Nope. Like, Zion is really good. Trey Murphy is really good. Like, they've got other solid players. I don't know how they're this bad. Cavs up 1 with 7 seconds left. Wow. Charlotte almost does it. It'd be great if Charlotte won that game, wouldn't it? Castleton blocked. Falls over. Dude. Tell you, I didn't have my snack today. I got food. I'm making a snack out of this. I'm making a shrimp sandwich. Shrimp sandwich. I'm gonna put some shrimp. I'm gonna make a sauce with Greek yogurt, lime juice, some like lemon and herb seasoning, oregano, garlic. Make a nice sauce. Make a nice shrimp sandwich. Castle just got bodied. Castleton, you mean? Yeah. What's the Nuggets brand called on Costco? I'll pull it up. It's a Kirkland brand. It's called Lightly Breaded Chicken Breast Chunks. Kirkland. Lightly breaded chicken breast chunks. Looks like this. You get a big bag, and it's like pretty healthy, man. Like a little bit of carbs, a little bit of fat, but man, way better for you than like takeout nuggets. Yeah, I recommend. Pretty good for macros, honestly. I had for dinner. They're so like. You could serve it as fast food and people would not know the difference. 100%. 100% you could serve it as fast food and people wouldn't know. They're good. They're good, for real. 10 minutes in the air fryer. Banger. I've been on ground beef and turkey breast slice and want a variety. Hey, you and me both, Philip. I've been on the ground beef and chicken breast, sometimes chicken thigh. Yeah. It's a nice little switch up. For sure. You know, it's not like it's not as healthy as like chicken thigh or chicken breast, but like it's pretty good, like health wise, and it's really tasty. That was kind of a game. We're down by 9. Down by 8, sorry. 5:24 to go. I was seeing. We are number 11. Sounds better in French. Nous sommes numéro 11. Number 11. We're not number 11. We're bottom 5, aren't we? Walker Kessler 3 blocks away from a triple-double. I didn't even realize that. Wemby did that to us last season. Temple is 600 career steals. All right. Shout out. Shout out Gare Bear. Garrett Temple. Better than anything deep fried and gotta get the cream. Yeah, for real. It tastes like deep fried nuggets. And it does. Like if I'm coming home from the bar instead of getting takeout, it's cheaper and healthier, for sure. Should we consider sacking Darko if we win too much? Are you British? Sacking? No. Like, if anything, you know, like they win with these shit lineups. Like, man, Darko's like winning these games with these scrubs. Darko's also got to look out for his job, so he's got a coach to win, to be fair. Like, lineup-wise, he's obviously going to do things that makes this worse. But, like, coaching-wise, with the lineups, he proved in the Orlando game, he's coaching those guys to win. He's trying to win those games. Which, fair to him. You know, can't blame him. It's like players playing well. They've got contracts to worry about. They've got their careers to worry about. Same thing can be said about Darko and coaching. Who is playing? Let's see when we come back from timeout. How bad? Are they going to sit Barnes here? Are they going to sit quickly here? Jamal Shed, fourth name made just bench. That's pretty crazy. So Barnes is in. We have Scotty Barnes is still in with 5:24 to go. Emmanuel Quickly's also in with 5:24 to go. And then we have Jared Roden, AJ Lawson, and Colin Castleton. That is the 5 for the Raptors right now. Down 6, guys! Wait, we might do this. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. Up 6. Barnes, actually, like, take out Barnes and Quickly as Barnes lays it in. Take out Barnes and Quickly. We might actually lose this. Take out Barnes and Quickly. 5 minutes left. Take out Barnes and Quickly. We actually might lose. George lay in 6-point game. We might actually lose. Come on, Darko. Do what needs to be done. Pull out Obi-Wan Kenobi and do what you must. I did not make the door shot. No, YBN, fat boy. I missed again. Another steal. The Jazz just keep turning it over. Quickly, 3. Up 9. I don't know why. I don't know why they're in. I don't know. Take them out, dude. Quickly, another 3. Oh, we're cooked. We could have fucking lost this game. We could have lost. Timeout. Oh, we could have lost. It was a 6-point game. Man. Yeah, I'm going to imagine Barnes and Quick out tomorrow. Barrett and Pirtle back in. I'm not going to stream tomorrow. I started off the day saying, I don't really want to stream, but I will. Then halfway through the game, like, I don't know if I'm going to stream. I might just not want to. Sorry, man. I ain't doing it. Bet365 had odds in the door shot at 25. Sorry, man. I sold your parlay or I sold your bet. I want to make it too. Why am I not streaming? Because, like, UFC's on. Pereira's fighting. Gaethje's fighting. Friends want to watch. I'd just rather watch that than Raptors versus Wizards in March. I got nothing else to say, man. It's Saturday night. I work really hard during the week. I want to enjoy my Saturday night. Not that I don't enjoy hanging out with you, but I just want to chill and watch UFC. You know what I mean? Is that, and if you've got a problem, I'm sorry, but I don't really I don't want to do this 2 days in a row. You know, Pereira's in like a pick'em fight. Gaethje's like a slight underdog. It is a sick fucking card. I want to watch that, okay? You know? Ten-point game, 3 minutes ago. Barnes and Quickly still in after the timeout. We are not serious, bro. We are not serious. You deserve a day off. I thank you. I feel like I take plenty, but thank you. I don't. Trust me, if we're in a playoff battle, I'm obviously watching the game. The Raptors are trying to not win these games. They're playing the Wizards. I think I could spend my time doing something more enjoyable. Tough.
Yes, Sirski.
Thank you, Gregory. The super chat comes in. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I will enjoy the bevy, a Canadian bevy at that on you, Gregory. Thank you so much. Very much appreciate it. We've got quite a few in. Well, if I buy it the local LCBO, no, $10 once YouTube takes their cut. I'm buying at least 2 IPAs with that. Nice. Thank you, Ray. So much support comes in from Gregory, man. Yeah, I mean, Ontario craft beer is the best in my opinion. I go to the U. If I've been in the U.S. and I've had beer, I haven't had anything that like has wowed me. Honestly, like American craft. Now, granted, you know, the popular Ontario craft, like some of it's not good. You know, you got to know. But Ontario craft's amazing. I don't live near the Great Lakes Brew Pub, but I've been there a couple times. I've also been to the Great Lakes Brewery before, not the brew pub. Great Lakes is my favorite brewery. My favorite beer comes from Great Lakes. for sure. I live near Amsterdam Brew House, which also makes good beer. They have good food there as well, as does Great Lakes. But Great Lakes is my favorite. Love Amsterdam as well. Yeah, I'll happily make a trip. Great Lake Brew Pub from time to time. Castleton. Oh, Castleton with the right. We're almost done, guys. 142 to go. Colin Castleton has his first bucket of the night. Well, the Raptors might get flagged. I mean, the Hawks were the 10 seed in the tank battle last year and ended up getting the first pick. Wow, they just got a fucking 8-second violation. Man, what we learned today, ladies and gentlemen, we got a rude-ass lesson in this. We got a rude lesson. There are levels to this tanking shit. There are levels, for sure. I deposit $25 at Laird Avenue Bar for you. No money for YouTube. I put my PayPal in the description, huh? Because YouTube does eat a little bit of the super chats. Anyways, not that I don't appreciate it, but far from it. Not that I don't appreciate it. Very far from that. I deposit Laird Avenue. What's Laird Avenue Bar? Is that where the brew pub is? Oh, Amsterdam Brew Pub. Ah, I like their burger. They have like a smokehouse burger or something. It's like a barbecue burger. Really good. Kessler with another block. Then helps up Shed. He's laughing. Yeah, the game's done. Is Walker Kessler going to get a triple-double? No, he's on 8 blocks. I love Amsterdam Brew Pub. You know, before a Leafs game, Raptors game, get a bone shaker, get a beer. Hell yeah. Could you imagine you could do that? You could put $25 in a bar and say, "This is for my friend coming." Give it to him. No. Shed, buzzer 3. Oh, hell yeah. We're going to win anyways. May well like do some cool shit. Oh, is it a shot clock violation? I have the headphones out now. Where's Jonte Porter? Maybe we do need Jonte Porter back, huh? Probably watch UFC from home just to like keep it cheaper, get a better view. We used to do it all the time. It's called Put on My Tab. Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know there was a thing. That's cool. Let's just say the Raps suck right now, and isn't that what we want? We want it to be worse. We want it to be worse, Timo. I don't think you understand. We want the Raptors to be worse. We want them to lose this game, but unfortunately, they have won. They have won this game. Colin Castleton. Yeah. Think Prayer is best friend in the world. If he wins tomorrow, yeah. Man. Hate how he did my boy Yuri Prohashka like he did, though. Big Yuri Prohashka fan. But nope. Not that one. He got dummied by Prohashka. Not dummied, but you know. All right. Anyways, yeah. This Raptors gonna win this game. We had some fun. We had some laughs. We're gonna win by 9. Here's my PayPal so that YouTube doesn't eat your money. I don't know if you can send it. If you send like friends and family, you don't pay like a fee or anything. I don't know how it works, but if you wanted to super chat but don't want YouTube to eat 30% of it, you do not have to. I'm all good. Thank you to everyone who sent in super chats. Thank you to watching. Like, just for watching. I appreciate it. This game sucked to watch. It was a tough one, but we win. And we learned a cruel lesson in tanking and a cruel lesson in what it takes to tank from the Utah Jazz here. Yeah. The Jazz are really good at tanking, man. They suck. But we played like shit. What do you want us to do? We shot 38.5% and won by 9. It is what it is. All right, guys. I appreciate it. If you haven't heard, post-game shows are done. No longer going to be doing post-game shows. Number one, I feel like they didn't really add much to the live stream. They were more so to get some content for the Clips channel, and they weren't doing well for the Clips channel viewership-wise, so we decided not to do anymore. Members, though, we have some exciting stuff. During the trade deadline period, I did a live stream Tuesday morning at 7 a.m., and decided that I'm going to try and make those weekly. So weekday mornings, 7 a.m., I'll be live for members. You don't have to watch it live. You can watch it anytime throughout the day, throughout the week, but I'll be live 7 a.m. for members for 30 minutes to an hour to cover the Raptors, NBA, and just chill. So instead of doing post games, we'll be having that for members. Become a member if you're not a member. Biggest supporters to the channel. Thank you to everybody for watching. I will not be live tomorrow because I just don't want to sit through another one of these games. I love y'all. I had a great time with you, but I also will have a great time watching the UFC with some friends tomorrow. So thank you, guys. Have a great weekend. I will see you at the next one.